If we ever go back together.
Yeah, so what is it?
On down here.
Did you see the link on that one there?
I can live in like a month. How are you walking so much in one place?
Where do you see dolphins at? Yeah, what are you going to see dolphins at?
$15, I think. You can stay at
Came here for a show.
Yeah, I think it's just fucking dolphins.
I wasn't there. This way.
Maybe like a shark. Just bite you better.
I swear to God, this lady. Whoa, that's a good. I just don't want him to go catch those punches.
If Miss Glade counts for like all she got me. This bitch was 6.
You was so wrong.
How much do you think she weighs, like, honestly? Like, good at, I'd say a good 600. Her fucking feet are, it's like, her ankles and feet are all connected. It's all just, it's like all one big thing. I don't even know her for real.
That's not funny. What am I laughing at? Sorry, I think I laughed at the wrong thing.
Hi.
I'm up here, you're down there.
I'll be ready to catch you. You catch me, I catch you. Yeah, we'll figure it out.
Wow.
We'll make it work.
I just wasted $15.
Come on, then.
So y'all know how much I talked about plankton, right? Yeah. Alright, well we got some plankton to look at. Turtles and y'all sitting up in here anyway?
We already run up somewhere.
Y'all already getting lazy on me.
Yeah. How wrong? Too many times.
Yeah, I've got through like food chains, stuff like that. Done anything on classification. I had to go back and look at tectonics this week. I'm like, oh, I'm way out of whack. What's that?
Bobby. Wanna see you?
You okay?
Seasick, man? Visit. He ain't messing with it. He ain't seasick too.
Okay, so this is the plankton sample that we have. So you see all of this stuff that's kind of floating around? This is zooplankton. What is zooplankton? Is it plants or animals?
Animals.
Animals. So what do we call, what's the term we use for plant plankton?
Come on, guys.
Phytoplankton. There you go. So we call this phytoplankton is plant plankton. So
It's a producer.
yeah, very somewhere in there if we look hard enough. So they have to go through different stages, like Miss Norman was talking about. When they go through different stages of development until they reach adulthood in the plankton, like she was saying, that's meroplankton. They're not plankton their whole life, just a portion of their life. But like the copepod, it's never going to be anything but a copepod. It's always going to be plankton, and we call that holoplankton. There's also mantis shrimp in here. I think that's it, right? Let's just try to focus it a little bit. Yeah, I think that's it. Yeah. This is a mantis shrimp larva right here, and so hopefully we'll see. We saw quite a few mantis shrimp yesterday, but it's this one here on this one. So we have a mantis shrimp in there as well. There's your copepod moving around a little bit. You can see it a little better. Another crab larva. And then there was just regular shrimp in here also. Let me see if I can find just regular, I know they were in here, regular shrimp right there. Here's your regular shrimp 1 and 2 there. So this is a really, really good sample, and just to give you an idea of why an estuary is so important, because I mean we have shrimp, we have crabs, there's copepods, mantis shrimp, there's all different kinds of things, and there's no telling what else is just in this sample that's floating around in here. So really neat, good representation of the diversity of plankton that we have out here and why estuaries are so important. Anybody have any questions?
Would y'all like to see this sample and pour a little bit off the top?
You can play, if you want to, I'll leave the microscope on. You can come up here and put anything in here you want to. And
A couple of jellyfish in there, some little cone jellies.
cone jellies, yeah, I didn't know, I didn't even see the cone jellies. Floating around at the bottom are cone jellies. And they are, they do not have stinging tentacles. They have those sticky cells called the colloblasts, and they're bioluminescent. So they're called cone jellies because they have those rows of cilia, kind of like cones that go down the sides. So in the water, if the water is disturbed and they're in there, they light up bluish green at nighttime. They're in phylum Ctenophora. They're not cnidarians. Remember, cnidarians, we're going to talk about this. You'll learn it. Miss Norman said you haven't gone into classification yet, but cnidarians are jellyfish. They have stinging tentacles. Jellyfish, anemones, corals. Your cone jellies are ctenophores. Phylum Ctenophora. They don't have stinging cells, they just have sticky cells. So like anything that's coming in contact with them right now is just getting stuck in a mass of slime, basically. And that's how they catch their food. All right, you guys can go back out. Oh, let's do salinity real quick. Yeah. Forgot salinity. So we're going to use a refractometer. Anybody ever used one of these before? So basically all you do is just put a drop of water on the lens, and light passes through and is refracted, and you read through it, look through it, and read the scale. bubble in it. And read the scale on the right side. It's where the dark blue meets the white, and that's the number that you want to read, and that is the salinity in parts per thousand. So remember, we said the average is 10 to 15, so you can look at that. Don't say it out loud.
We're leaking water out of it. Just keep it like that.
Keep it quiet.
Yeah.
One other thing that I didn't mention to you that I need to tell you is when we pull the net up, if you hang out on this side or if you're upstairs, watch over on this side. Yesterday the dolphins followed the net all the way up to the side of the boat, so you'll want to be on this side in case they do again. You can see the dolphins really well. Also, don't come back to the table until we call you back so that we can get anything out that can sting you or bite you. When we do call you back, keep your hands out of the table until I let you say or give you the okay to put your hands in there, because there still could be some things in there. I'm going to go over everything that's in that table and talk about it and identify it and classify it. And then at the end, we put everything in buckets and take back to the center to feed our birds. I'll also save some fish for you guys. You can throw them over to the birds, but we don't feed birds until the very end. Yesterday there wasn't very many birds, but we don't feed them until the end because they'll tend to poop on us. So we want to save that until the very end, and then we always throw fish out and away, keep the birds away from us. So just don't try to hold a fish up while we're talking or anything, because we don't want to get pooped on while we're standing around the table. All right? Where's the oh, still going around?
Everybody get a look in it?
Did y'all get it on this side?
Might never look at a
This side,
refractometer again.
pass it over this
Might
way.
as
They
well-
haven't looked at it over
Might
here.
as well do it
Did you look at
once.
it? Where the blue meets the white.
Yeah, I can't see it at all.
You might have to focus it. All the water might be going off of it. There's also water in this jug if anybody needs water while you're here.
No, you can't see it.
Keep it straight up.
Whole water on that. What, see?
Because light has to actually pass through this lens so that it can refract based on how much salinity, how much salt's in it.
86, I do.
What's the number?
It's all 20.
I got 20.
It was. I saw it.
It may be different now that water's gone off of it.